I'll be interviewing one of my friends named Mallory. She's 24 years old and she's suffering from cerebral palsy. Mallory, when were you diagnosed with cerebral palsy?
At birth.
What is cerebral palsy, Mallory?
A non-progressive, non-contagious motor condition that causes physical disability in various areas of the body, including movement.
What does it affect you in?
It affects me physically. I can't run and jump and do other physical things like normal people my age.
Okay. How has it impacted your education?
It has impacted my education in a positive way. It has caused me to think outside the box a little bit and make adjustments for my education and to meet many different people.
Has it impacted your social life any?
Yes, I have met a lot of people because of my disability. People that are interested and they say inspired by me, and I feel that I have met more people because of my disability.
Has CP had a positive or negative effect on your life?
Positive, because I think that even with a disability, you can have a great quality of life. I wouldn't trade it for the world. My CP has made me stronger, more secure about myself, and it has caused me to have joy because I realize that even though I have cerebral palsy, I can still do things just like other people my age, just in a different manner.
How do you cope with CP? Do you have any certain limitations?
I cope with the way I cope with CP is even every day I get up, I don't think I have a disability. I do things the same way everyone else does, and I don't think of my disability as a disability. And I do have limitations. I can't walk as fast or as long as other people, or I can't run, but I still do the same things, just in a different manner.
Do you let your disability get the best of you at times?
Sometimes I do, but for the majority of the time, I just keep my head high because I know this is what God had intended and I can't change it even if I wanted to.
I agree with you. I do think that you're a very special person, and I think that CP has impacted your life not for the only good, but to inspire others as well. Do you think you're an inspiration to not only yourself to keep going, but maybe to others that have seen that have other disabilities that you may see or think are a lot worse than you are?
Yes, because people that have a disability, that think they can't do things I've seen in my everyday life, say that I have inspired them to do more than they normally do and to do things outside of the box.
That's great. I think that's a good way to put it. Is CP a disability that you would consider, I guess you would say, limitation-wise as far as physical development?
It is a physical limitation, but it's only a limitation if you let it be. Because you can surpass any limits if you do alterations to anything you do, you can alter anything. And you can do anything you set your mind to do. You just have to be willing to think outside the box and to alter everything you do day to day. And really, if you just start altering things, you do it without even thinking.
Great. Is CP, does it affect your mindset as far as education-wise? I think I have asked you how it impacted your education, but does it, your mindset as far as education, do you sometimes want to give up as far as education-wise, or no?
Well, no, not really, because I want to surpass, because I had teachers in the past tell me I wouldn't be a college graduate, and I want to surpass that limitation and not make it a limitation. Yeah, it's a struggle, and it is, I do get in a pity party mode sometimes, but you have to just get out of that and keep your head up, and I've had instructors to help me keep my head up and to motivate me. You just have to stay motivated and stay on task, and you can do anything. But it has affected my education in concerning what I have chosen to do, far as not being a school teacher, because being up on your feet all day, I'll get tired. I couldn't be a physical therapist. And that was my lifelong dream, because physical therapy has helped me in so many ways. But I couldn't lift the patients or stuff like that. So yeah, it affected me to find out what I wanted to do. But I finally found my field that I think God has called me to be in.
What is that field?
It is business administration. It's a business administrative technology degree, and I'm going to South Georgia Tech, and I have some awesome instructors to keep me on task, keep me motivated, and just, help me do the altercations I need for us. More time on test or different ways I learn. But I have found my niche, and I really am glad that I chose South Georgia Tech in Cordell to be that niche.
Is there any comments or inspiration messages that you would want to give someone that may have a disability?
Just keep your head high, because God give it to you for a reason, and you just got to think that I say to myself, no matter, and this is my life statement, and it's so true, no matter how bad it gets, I never want to change me having a disability. I wouldn't want to not have a disability. God give it to me, and I want to live it out, live through it, and surpass the limitations, and just be who God wants me to be. I mean, yeah, it's going to be tough, but it'll be okay. Just keep your head high, and don't think of yourself as different. You're the same as everybody else. You might have to do things differently, but in the end, you can do the same thing. Just keep your head high and stay on task.
Great. Sounds good. I'm so glad that you have overcome your disability and don't review yourself as someone that has a disability. Just like everyone else, we are the same and equal. And I want to thank you for the time that you have given me to interview you with your disability as having cerebral palsy.
You're welcome. I have really enjoyed it.
Alright guys, that's it. As you have learned, here's Mallory. She's 24 years old and she has cerebral palsy, and she's an inspiration not only to I but to others as well. She doesn't see herself as someone with a disability. She sees herself as being one of us, and I thank you for that, Mallory. That's it. Thanks guys. Bye.